For the second time running, Kithure Kindiki's star is rising and shining, and he could as well become the third deputy president of Kenya under the new constitution. But that depends on a number of factors, and it all depends on Ruto's decision. But history is about to repeat itself because we are told that prior to the 2022 election, members of the UDA party went into a meeting and they could not agree on who to become Ruto's running mate. They decided to go to poll and they voted, and twice Kithure Kindiki defeated all the potential candidates. But Ruto, in his wisdom or lack of the same, decided to pick Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why he finds himself in all these political squabbles. Now, we are also told that opinion polls reveal that Kithure Kindiki leads in all the other potential candidates. In Mount Kenya, both in Mount Kenya East and West, leaders are endorsing Kithure Kindiki. But the most shocking revelation here is that William Samoei Ruto could appoint Eden Duale as his new deputy. And I want to reveal to you why this could be true. I know we are still waiting for the process at the Senate and the process that will move all the way to the courts. But for William Ruto, he feels that this is a done deal, and members of the UDA who are not supporting Rigathi Gachagua are already up in arms, and they are arranging the new government. Because if Rigathi Gachagua is going to be impeached, it is going to affect very many changes. For example, if Kithure Kindiki is going to be appointed, then that position is going to fall vacant. I'm told that Kimani Chungwa could be given that position. The same way, and that means that Kimani Chungwa's position will also fall vacant, someone else will be given. If Eden Duale is appointed, then his position, because he's already a minister, that position will fall vacant and someone will have to occupy that. But I want us to look at these factors and why William Ruto could appoint Eden Duale as the new deputy president. And without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, number one, William Ruto is looking at compensation. Mount Kenya still believes that this is their position because many are arguing that even though they disagreed with this deputy, William Ruto did not disagree with the whole Mount Kenya fraternity. As a matter of fact, there are leaders who are still loyal to him: Kithure Kindiki, Anne Waiguru, Kimani Chungwa, and therefore Mount Kenya still believes that just the fact that Rigathi Gachagua could be on his way out, that does not mean that this position goes to any other person. And so if he so decides to compensate or to retain that position in Mount Kenya, people are already rooting for Kithure Kindiki. And many leaders and the Njuri Chege and all that are saying that Kithure should be given this because Kithure seems to be loyal. Number two, many feel that this was his position. Had Ruto not decided to pick Rigathi Gachagua for reasons known to himself, Kithure Kindiki would be the deputy president today, and therefore they feel that Kithure is only getting what is rightfully his. Remember, Kithure Kindiki was Ruto's lawyer when they went to The Hague, the ICC case. The other person who is being rooted here is Anne Waiguru, a loyal, faithful, and she's going to serve as a gender balance if Ruto will decide that he picks Anne Waiguru. They're already endorsing Anne Waiguru. And of course, there is Irungu Kangata, the soft-spoken Muranga governor, and they're saying that due to loyalty, because they feel that William Ruto needs someone who is a yes-sir person. He doesn't need someone who will be confrontational like Rigathi Gachagua. So those are the names that are being fronted. William Ruto is also looking at 2027 elections, and many believe that the period that William Ruto has gotten will be a transition period, that it will be a moment to appoint someone from a community or a region that he believes will support him in 2027. William Ruto has lost touch with the Mount Kenya fraternity, especially the electorates, pale chini, the ones he told, we will give you a bottom-up economy. And he does not really count on them when it comes to 2027 elections. Many feel that William Ruto is now looking at the larger western region, that is Nyanza, Western, and of course all the way to the coast. He's counting on Raila's support base. Many are saying that William Ruto is praying that Raila gets the African Union Commission seat. With that, Raila will find an exit strategy. He will not contest for presidency in 2027, and so he might hand over that support base to William Ruto. What he did during the Gen Z protest when he said, "Tokeni kwa barabara mimi, kujeni," and they were given some ministerial positions. So William Ruto is counting on that. On that, if at all he has to look at the larger Western region, who are the names that are being fronted? Number one is Musalia Mudavadi. Even though he's the chief minister, some people feel that if they agree, then Musalia could be elevated to become the deputy president as a transition, as is being groomed for a bigger role in 2027. You've seen William Ruto sending Musalia Mudavadi to errands, presidential errands, inauguration ceremonies when presidents are elected. And so many believe that he would fit that. With the experience that Musalia Mudavadi has, he's been a finance minister. Musalia Mudavadi, I don't know whether he's also become a foreign minister, I don't know, but he's got some experience, especially during the Moi era. He has also been a deputy prime minister in the Kibaki regime. So with that wealth of experience, Musalia can fit that. He's also a loyal guy. He looks like a loyal guy. There could also be a person from Nyanza, because there is this argument that if Raila is not going to contest, then the Nyanza will give Raila pressure why they should vote for William Ruto. I know they have two slots. Opio and I is heading the energy, and for the first time, we have John Badi heading the finance ministry, and of course, I was forgetting the attorney general. Now, that is not enough. Many feel that come 2027, they will demand for a position which is none other than the deputy president position. If that is the case, and if they agree, then Raila can nominate somebody. That people are saying that Opiyo and I or Gladys Wanga could top the list if Raila were to nominate someone to depute as William Ruto. And this will only be after an arrangement, and William Ruto would want someone to groom, so that if he picks Wandai or Mudavadi, or he picks Gladys Wanga or any other person from that region, then they will go with him. It will be a moment of test. It will be like on probation. Can we work together? Are you loyal? And if they agree, then that is the person that they will go with. I know that many other names are there. Now, the reason why I'm telling you that Aden Duale's name is being rooted here is because of the several interests that the Luos wanted, the lawyers wanted, Kikuyus are saying this was our position. Of course, the opinion polls are saying tunataka Meru wetu. This is now pure regional and ethnic-based politics. With this, if William Ruto realizes, with the help of the NIS information intelligence report, with all these communities telling Ruto, we want it, it is ours, you need to compensate us, then William Ruto will go for a neutral candidate. And that neutral candidate, I'm told, is none other than Aden Duale. There are rumors that William Ruto approached Kalonzo Musyoka to become his deputy, but Kalonzo declined. You know, Kalonzo enjoys a close relationship between himself and Uhuru Kenyatta, and Uhuru controls him. In fact, in the Azimio, Kalonzo and Eugene Wamalwa are seen as Uhuru men. That's why they were opposed to the BBI, even after the report. They were opposed to it because Uhuru never wanted it. So it is said because of the Uhuru factor, Kalonzo declined and refused. Because Kalonzo feels that if Raila is not going to contest, people are already tired with William Ruto, and he feels Kenyans can back him in 2027. He's also banking on the Mount Kenya votes, because if Rigathi is not going to be there and they are already upset with William Ruto, they can back Kalonzo Musyoka. So Kalonzo decided he refused. That leaves Eden Duale, and he could be picked as the neutral candidate, so that all these, those people call themselves indigenous, tribes, those who feel that they are entitled. You know how some people feel they are entitled? You will look at the Mount Kenya, they feel we are entitled because this was our position. You look at Nyanza, they will say, we have given you the support, even though we feel that our votes were rigged and therefore we are entitled. Musalam David and the group, they will say we are entitled. So all these, even Coastarians will also say we are entitled. So to cure all these, I'm told that William Ruto could settle on Eden Duale, and that will cure everything. That is the strategy that late President Mwai Kibaki used when he realized that there was a lot of wrangling here and there. He's the one who introduced the Somali community, and today they are in several positions. You talk of Nudin Haji. If you look at the military intelligence, they are the ones. If you look at the DCI, they are there. There are very many, and so they could become the neutral candidate that will push the agenda of William Ruto. It might look far-fetched, but don't rule out anything yet. We wait and see how things will unfold. There is hope that Rigathi Gachagua will be saved at the Senate or at the Supreme Court level. As it is, Rigathi is still in that position and crossing fingers, hoping that is going to win this battle.